Hey gang, welcome back to another episode of Talking eBay. Yes, 2023 is just about over. It is December 26th, 2023. And yes, the year is almost over. So we're going to kind of recap a little bit in this episode and talk about the year. How was it for you? It was a good year for me all in all. I did notice, and it just give you some food for thought on the year for me. In the beginning of the year, it was kind of slow. A lot of things were happening. Things weren't as busy. I think things were just getting back into the rhythm of just business. In the later half of this year, the fourth quarter especially, I definitely did notice a big pickup on just people just getting going and purchasing things and buying things and just really getting more and more involved in the whole process of just shopping again. And that's really what it is, I think. People are just getting back into the routine of shopping because people just like kind of lost thought. And people are starting to buy a lot of used things. I've had a lot of sales. Actually, if you listen to the last podcast, I discussed with you, Black Friday was wicked slow for me. And that's okay. But a couple of days after that, it started picking up. I said, that's really cool. Things are really, things are changing, which is really, really nice. So at the end of that week, it was a good week. Then Christmas week picked up a little bit, kind of busy right before then. About 6 or 7 orders. So things are definitely picking up and getting back into the routine of people purchasing used items, new items, getting some offers, just getting a lot of activity. And that's what I've been noticing, a lot of just activity. And that's really good. That's really good for us. It's really good for eBay, for the community. So if you find yourself getting busier, don't let up on the gas. I sold a ton of Christmas things. I sold some Christmas CDs. Now, if you're not listing Christmas CDs, you should be. People think that media is dead. It's not. People are selling CDs. People are selling cassettes. People are selling all kinds of stuff, and it's selling all the time. People just love old tech. People are kind of going back to that, right? They like, the old podcast, not podcast, but the old MP3 players and all that kind of stuff. Everybody was doing that. Everybody was getting away from CD players, and everybody was getting away from, hard media, cassettes, all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of coming back. It really is. Believe it or not, it really, really is. So definitely don't throw away those Christmas CDs or even cassettes. Even an 8-track I listed the other day. I found an 8-track that I had a while ago, brand new. It's probably from the 80s, I'd imagine. Yeah, 80s, early 90s, I guess, but it was brand new shrink wrapped Christmas 8-track. I listed it for $25. Hasn't sold yet. I just got it on a few days ago. We'll see what happens. I sold a lot of CDs, sold a couple of cassettes. You'd be surprised how people do love these things. It is absolutely crazy. Now, if you're not listing, you definitely should be listing more Christmas things after the holidays. Don't be afraid to do it. Definitely do it. If you're doing it, give yourself a big hand. Definitely give yourself a big hand if you're listing, because people want your stuff. Don't be afraid. Definitely keep listing, keep doing it, and don't give up. It's so important. You know what? Because people are looking for stuff, and when they see your item, they get super excited and their heart starts beating. You get that heartbeat. You see a product. It's like, well, this is really cool. I like this item. I really want this item. You know what I mean? So people get super excited. So let's not keep our foot off the gas. Let's keep it going. Keep listing your items. So my advice to you is going into 2024, if you heard my last episode, having my wife on, we're going to do a podcast together, just getting it kind of wrapped up, trying to figure out the format and how we're going to talk about it, what we're going to do. So we're going to be on together starting next year. We're going to be doing some of those podcasts and talking about new things coming out in 2024. But this year, it's pretty much a recap on the year, how we did. And we did pretty well. I think it was a really, really good year. I have to say, we're pretty impressed with the year. Year over year, we're up like maybe 15, I think it's like 23% right around there, which is fantastic. You can see the economy is definitely turning around as far as online purchasing again. People are going back to the internet. People are going back to buying some used things, and people need stuff. And really, that's what it comes when it comes to eBay. Like, what do you have to offer somebody? So definitely don't keep your foot off the gas. Keep it going. List those Christmas items all year round. I mean, if anybody tells you not to, they're crazy. If you see Christmas items in yard sales, people give them away. Buy them. That's the time to buy them. Nobody wants them. You buy them. You put them on, and you'd be surprised. I sold a Christmas beard a couple weeks ago. I think I paid $2 at a yard sale last year. Sold it for $35. People will pay for animatronics, little old school animatronic things back in the 80s and 90s, even 2000s. I mean, it's stuff people just want it. They love that kind of stuff. Everyone's really big into holiday decorating, so they want all these different things to just decorate their house with. And that's really what it comes down to. So definitely don't Don't ignore those things. When you go to yard sales, you see some Christmas CDs, pick them up for a quarter a piece. It's okay. List them for $10, $15. You'd be surprised. That adds up. You sell 20 CDs at $10 a piece. That's $200 you just made that month. So don't be afraid to dive in and to give things a chance, because you don't know where it's going to go. Now, it might sound funny, but old software, old tech constantly sells. Old pieces, old parts. You'd be surprised. I'm going to give you an example of some stuff that I had here. And some of these things are my personal things, and some of these things I've had for a while. I had an old set of Polo Explorer. It's a Ralph Lauren gift set. It came with the perfume and the aftershave, the body wash, all that kind of stuff. You know how it comes in a gift set. And I think I paid $30, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. I never used it. I really didn't care for the smell, so I just left it in the box. I said, let me put it on eBay and see what it's worth. So I looked on eBay, and I'm saying, wow, this is really crazy. It goes for like $250 to $300. You heard me right, $200 to $300. Now that's a huge win if it sells. So I put it on for $250 with an offer. So it's nothing really happened for about 6 months, which is fine. I got an offer the other day, back and forth, and sold that item for $230 plus shipping, guys. Plus shipping. Yes, thank you. I know it's a big win for me, and it's really awesome. And you can do the same thing, so don't be afraid to list those items. Old perfumes, it doesn't matter if it's even half used. I've sold used perfumes, used, old, it doesn't matter. People are looking for it. If it's not available, they want it. And there's only one really platform to get these things. It's really on eBay. There's really nowhere else to get it. So don't be afraid to get out there and just find these items, do the research, and get it on. So the old perfume, let's see, I'm going to go through my list here real quick. Some old cuckoo clock pieces I've sold, some watches. I talked about that Christmas animated dancing teddy bear. He sings Jingle Bells. Some pocket watches, just all kinds of cool stuff. Humidors, tools. Now, there's another untapped segment on eBay. If you go around to yard sales and you see old tools, not even old, not 100 years old, like tools from like the 80s and 90s, and that might be old, but some of them's out there. Some of the tools are out there and they're expensive. You can pick them for $1 or $2 at the yard sale and sell them for $15 to $25, depending on the specialty of the tool. So don't leave out anything. It doesn't really matter. Old mixers, old blenders, old toasters. You'd be surprised how much stuff always sells. People are looking for everything different and vintagey, so don't be afraid to do that. And new stuff too does sell. So if you have anything new that you don't want, especially if stuff you don't care about, get rid of it. It doesn't matter. Sell it, sell it, sell it. Don't be afraid to list it, do the research, and sell it. Anything promo, if you get anything promotional products, if you get some Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, anything like that, don't overlook anything. Because the thing is, when you become an eBay seller or an entrepreneur in general, you start thinking outside the box. Okay, no, what about this item? Look it up. Okay, that's nothing. What about this item? So, you just never know. Keep looking and you'll hone your senses. Eventually, you're going to know, okay, let me look this thing up. This might be good. So always keep your eyes open. Old VHS tapes, people love those. Old vintage lamps, don't bypass those. Cameras, old cameras, you name it. Musical instruments, just so many things. It's really cool how many things you can really sell. So people are looking all the time at your products. So don't leave anything on the table, especially money. Don't leave money on the table. It's so important to leave. Don't do that. So definitely look around the house, see what you have. So if you have some old tools, you have some old things around the house, it doesn't matter. Old perfume. If you get your grandmother's perfume, she doesn't want it anymore, and it's a vintagey old pair of some kind of Paris perfume. Even if it's a little bit left, people even collect the bottles. Even if it's empty, it doesn't matter. Old liquor bottles. Old liquor bottles are collectible. Believe it or not, people love bottles. As long as it's empty, you can sell it on eBay. It's legal. You can do that. Just make sure it's empty. Make sure you say it's empty. Say this is a liquor bottle of whatever it is. It's empty. Show it. All that stuff. No issues whatsoever. You can do that. It's okay. It's legal to sell liquor bottles as long as it's empty. And you'd be surprised. People buy these old tequila bottles with the bell on top. Those sell for like $25, right? So after you're done drinking your tequila, sell the bottle. So this is the way you can drink for free. So think about that, right? People go to Disney and they get these popcorn buckets and all these different things from Disney. They throw them away. Don't throw them away. People sell them on eBay. So don't be afraid to sell things because people are looking all the time. So keep your eyes open. You just never know when you're going to see the next deal. You just don't know. And with eBay, it's so easy to list. It's so easy to research. If you have your smartphone with you, you can find it and you can just do the research right on the spot. And you'd be surprised how fast you'll find something and you say, wow, this is really worth like 40, 50 bucks. And it's like $2 at a yard sale. So, that's how you do it. So just keep your eyes open, keep everything keep your mind open when you're out there and you're sourcing. You know what I mean? If you're at yard sales, if you're at estate sales, if you're at a thrift store, it doesn't matter. Even if you're your own home, keep your eyes open, keep looking, keep searching, and just keep listing. So the year all in all in 2023 was good. I see 2024. If you heard my last podcast, if you haven't, please go back and listen to them. You'll listen and you'll just see how my thought process is about this. I've been doing this for about over 25 years, selling online, especially with eBay. We have a full eBay store, and we also have a YouTube channel called Talking eBay. So if you have any questions or any comments, go to that YouTube channel, Talking eBay. Go ahead there, and you can see some of the videos, some tutorials, and listen to more podcasts there. Also, if you have any questions or any comments, you can email us at talkingebay23@gmail.com. Again, that's talkingebay23@gmail.com. And send us a message right there, and we'll be glad to answer them for you. And if you'd like to possibly be a guest on the show, go ahead and just send us an email right there. And also, if you're interested in being a sponsor of the show, go ahead and contact us right there, and we can work something out, and we can have a discussion about that as well. And also, if you want to be a guest on the show, we can do that too. And so that's pretty much what's going on with that end of business. And I hope you had a great, prosperous 2023. I definitely think we all did. I think it's time. And I tell you, the secret to all this, honestly, is consistency. And I don't care what it is, social media, TikTok, YouTube, I don't care what it is, even podcast. It is consistency. People want you to hear the next story. They want to see what you're doing next. They want to show them what's going on. So don't be afraid to keep producing content. People want to hear it. People want to see it. People want to learn because you have so much information. They want to learn. So definitely put your product out there. Put your information out there. Sell your things on eBay. Educate people about the item. They have questions. Answer the questions. Don't ignore the people. It's so important because they want to know what's going on. Happens all day. I get questions all day. And sometimes I forget to do things. And my wife will remind me. She says, oh, you forgot to put this on. You forgot to do this. And I do, because I'm doing a lot of different things all the time. So, I do miss things. I'm human, and it's okay. And it's okay to make mistakes. That's another thing, guys. It's okay. It's just the way it is. And if you have to lose a little bit of money, or if something's not right, take it off, fix it. People call me, send me messages all the time on eBay and say, I'm an antique collector, and this is really what this is. You did this wrong. I say, thank you so much. I really appreciate that because I didn't really know what it is. I correct the listing. It sells in a week. Now, who wouldn't like that advice, right? So don't be afraid to take the advice. It's not a criticism. It's education. And that's what it is. Don't forget, a question is nothing but a quest for information. So when someone asks you a question, they want to know more about that. So that's what that's all about. So I learned that the other day from a friend of mine. He explained to me what a question was. It's a quest, and I appreciate him giving me some information about that. He's a great guy, and so that's how that works. So don't be afraid. Don't take it aback by it. If someone sends you a lowball offer, don't get mad and don't respond. Respond to the offer. So say you have something on. I have something on now that's on for $700. And someone sends me an offer for $200. So that's kind of an insult, but it's not an insult because he's fishing, because you don't know where someone's going to land. What if someone really wants only a couple $100 and they went to $700? So maybe it's worth $200. So, okay, so it might work out. In this instance, this product is worth around $600 in my book, between $500 and $600. I put it for $700, I think $799, maybe $800, right around there. And I got an offer for $200. So what do you do in that instance? Do you just ignore the person? Do you not respond? Do you get mad? Do you yell at them? No, don't do that. Talk to them. Have a conversation. Say, listen, this is a really nice item. This is all brass. Educate them. Give them information. Talk to them. And say, okay, it's a really nice item. They're really the best I can do. And honestly, let's say it's like $500. So say say your bottom line is really $400, right? And you want to kind of land there. So you said the best really I can do is $500. It's a really nice piece. It's made out of brass. It works. Give them more information. And then you'd be surprised how that works. They'll come up a little bit. Maybe they'll say, okay, well, I can't do that. I can do $375. How about $450? And you land pretty close to where you want to be. So it's all about negotiations, right? Everybody, And I mean, everybody wants to get a deal, and you know this. Now, if you're listening to this podcast, you know this. Everybody wants a deal. And you're no different than the next person. When you're out shopping, you want a deal. So why shouldn't that person feel like they're getting a deal? There's nothing wrong with that. So don't be afraid to negotiate. Everybody takes these offers, and people on Facebook, no, don't do that. No, don't, just block them. Don't block anybody unless they're becoming vulgar or belligerent or anything like that. You block them, report them. Other than that, just move on and just say, okay, well, this is not going to work, and move on and wait till the next one. So don't take them personally, because if you do, you're going to lose. Just, respond. You'd be surprised. My wife is a master at this. She'll go back and forth, and I say, you know what, you just take over on this. And I'm shocked sometimes. She just gets these people she just talks to them and talks to them before you know it, the thing is sold, like this perfume. They come in low ball at 100. So basically sold it for 230, like I told you, but they started at $100. So what's going on? And I'm going to educate you with this. And this is really important. So listen to this very carefully. There's a lot of people on eBay who sell on eBay. They buy on eBay and they sell on eBay. So those are eBay flippers, we call them. And there's Amazon flippers, eBay flippers, they're flippers. So they're looking for deals and trying to find things on the cheap and then flip them for higher money. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's cool. If you're just a part-time eBayer and you want to get rid of your GoPro camera and you want $20 for it, but it's worth $150, I'll give you $20, all day. So I know people out there who are getting packages every single day, flipping on eBay, taking those items and reselling them on eBay, on Amazon, whatever. So don't take it personally. It's happening more and more every day, honestly, because it's harder and harder to source on these stores. The thrift stores are getting very, very difficult, very hard. Their prices are bananas. And I think people are really looking for other ways of sourcing, and eBay is one of them. A lot of people just want to get rid of their stuff. They want to get rid of it, and they don't care what they take for it. So it's okay to do that. So just be aware of that. So just be careful that if you're selling something, price it correctly so you have that header room to go back and forth and negotiate the right price that you want for that item. And just be aware of that. So when you're sourcing, when you're doing your research online, and you can see this. My wife actually brought this to my attention. She said, this is what's going on here. Look how this is trending. These low prices that are selling are just too low. It really belongs here. And these people are just selling them for nothing. So the person who was buying my perfume was looking at, and she went on there, followed them, and they went on their site. And then she found out that they are a perfume reseller on eBay. So sometimes people have two accounts. They'll have a buying account and a selling account. This person had a single account, and we found out they were perfume sellers. So they were trying to take our perfume. It was in a gift set, break it up and sell it. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. I didn't get mad. We just negotiated back and forth. Listen, if they can make another $50 on the package, fine. I sold it. I got one shipment. I get one deal. I'm done. I'm happy. They bought it. They're going to resell it. I don't care if they make another $50 or $100. I don't care. I made what I wanted to make. And it's okay. If they want to break it up and take the responsibility and do it that way, it's okay. As long as you made your profit and you're happy. But there are people out there who do that. I want you to be aware of that. And we're going to be doing some more shows about that as well in the future in 2024 about platform selling, what to look for, strategies. And we'll make some videos about that as well on our Talking eBay on YouTube channel. So go there and subscribe to Talking eBay. Go to Google, go to YouTube, just type in Talking eBay. Boom, it'll come right up. Subscribe to that channel right there. Watch the videos. Let me know. Give me some comments. It'll help me grow my YouTube channel so I can continue helping you with these podcasts and helping you with your journey to sell on eBay. So that's what this is all about. It's all about helping. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing these podcasts, to really give you some information, to give you some food for thought, to give you some motivation, some excitement, and also not to worry that if you haven't had a sale in a while, it's normal. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So negotiate, put offers on certain things. I don't put offers on everything. I charge shipping on 99.9% of my items all the time because shipping is expensive. And if someone doesn't like it, if something's wrong with it, they can send it back to you, which is fine. So I don't eat the shipping both ways. Yes, a lot of people say to you, well, you have to offer free shipping and returns just like Amazon does. We don't have to do that if you don't want to. You can I charge shipping. And I would say 99% of the really good sellers do charge shipping. And it's okay. I do it all the time. No one ever asked me for free shipping. And in the beginning, they did. They said, oh, well, Amazon's doing shipping. When Amazon got big. Oh, well, we don't do that. Sorry. So you have a unique item and it's like 3 on and that's it. They're going to pay your shipping. Yours is better. Yours is described better. Maybe you have a video. Yours is better. So do those things. I had a pocket watch. I talked about this pocket watch that I had a while back. And the highest price on this pocket watch was $79. And I ended up listing it for $99. Now, why would I do that when the highest price I've seen the last 3 years was only $79? Well, think about this. The reason why is because I had a better sales pitch or a better sales presentation. I made a video, about 2-minute video. I talked about the watch. I showed the watch. I actually had a separate microphone and let them listen to the watch ticking. So think about all those different things, right? The guy knows it works. The guy knows how it looks. The guy knows the presentation. The guy, girl, it doesn't matter. The presentation is there. The information is there. And they were compelled to say, you know what? This works. This is exactly what I'm looking for. I know it works. And that video and that watch sold pretty quickly for $100 plus shipping. Guy was happy. He loved it because it was what I said it is. And the videos really help you. So if you're not doing videos, definitely should be doing a video. So important. Go to my Talking eBay YouTube channel. I'll show you how to do videos. I'll teach you how to compress them. You can make them longer. You can do all kinds of stuff. Once you learn how to do it, it's super easy. I mean, eBay has to fix that process. I think you have to put it on a computer first, and you have to convert it. But it's not complicated because your phone does everything for you today. But they have to just get that so you can just upload it great from the phone. Would be nice, but they don't do that yet. But they will. They will do that. It'll get there. So the video is super important. So get those videos done. Get everything processed, on there. Get everything on the platform, and you'll be surprised. The extra 10 minutes it takes you to make that video. Not even 10 minutes, like 5 minutes, because it's a 2-minute video and 2 minutes to get it on and get it up there, and that's it. It can yield you a better customer experience. Remember, it's all about customer experience. If it's a good experience and they feel comfortable in what you're telling them and what you're showing them and what they're seeing, the resistance is gone, and it makes them a happier customer, and they will buy your item. It's all about that. You talk to any expert within retail sales or anything at all, it's all about taking away the resistance, taking away that away. Easy returns, easy shipping. We have 60-day returns. They have to pay return shipping, but that's okay. People are used to this already. It's kind of switched around. It's okay. So people feel comfortable with that. Don't be afraid to charge. It's okay. And you'll be surprised how that just works out. So don't just, go down that train, go down that line. Don't be afraid to charge the shipping. It's just so super simple. And do the videos. The videos are like super important, especially higher end items. Okay. Things that click, clack, things that move, if you have animation, noise, toys, trains, anything that makes a sound, make a video, especially higher. I mean, for $10-15, maybe not. That's okay. But, $50, $60, $80, something like that. I think anything over $50, I want to make a video. It takes a minute or two, like I said, not long. Depending on how complicated or how detailed the item is, you can make a longer video, right? So if you're explaining like a GoPro, you're explaining a pocket watch, you're showing the features and benefits of a specific item. It makes sounds, it makes noise. Look at this train sound, things like that. So talk about it like you're enthused about it, and it comes across as you're not selling it, you're describing it. And that's what it is. So it's all about description. It's all about friction. It's all about reducing that friction so people feel comfortable on making that purchase. It's all about the purchase, right? You want them to buy your item, but you want them to be happy with it. So you'll get better conversion rate. You'll get a feedback would be fantastic. You'll get a better customer and a return customer. And it's all about that. So if you're looking to grow your brand on eBay, that's the way to do it. I don't care if it's on eBay or anything else. It's all about the experience, right? That's why Amazon does the free shipping and free returns. Now they charge you for that on an annual basis, but you have that luxury of buying and returning all the time. That's part of the process, right? That's how it works. So they take away that friction. They take away that resistance. So they get that really good, that's why Amazon grew so big as they did. So that's how that kind of works. And you kind of want to do that too, but you don't want to give away the store. Amazon doesn't really care to give away the store because they can afford to. You can't. So you have to be a little bit more just careful when you're pricing, and don't be afraid to take offers. Don't be afraid to make videos, and don't be afraid to engage in your customer. The customer is your friend, not your enemy. I think that's a big thing people have, always trying to get it up for me for free. He's trying to steal it from me. No, he's not. He's trying to get a deal like you are, right? Think about that. When you go shopping, when you look around, what are you trying to do? You're trying to get a deal. Are you shopping the sales or are you shopping full price? What are you doing? So everyone's doing the same thing, right? So I have this guy on. I'm trying to buy this box from this guy. It's a packaging for an item that I'm looking for to fulfill. I have an item, but I want the box. I don't have the box. And the guy has the box, and the guy wants $50 for the box. The box is worth about $15. So I'm trying to negotiate with the guy. So listen, I'll give you $20. It's free shipping with the guys. I'll give you $20. It's the box is just the box. It's sitting there. No one's buying it. It's been on for 2 years because you can see how long someone's going to have something listed on. If you use Terapeak, you can see how long it's been listed. So it's been on for 2 years. No one's buying it. He's sitting with it. Sell the damn thing. I'm giving you $20. I mean, it's only, I don't think it's even worth $20, but I have an item that I want to put in the box to make it complete. So you're going to get a sale, and I'm going to get a better sale because I bought your box. But meanwhile, your box is sitting there and not making any money for 2 years. So what is wrong? Fix it. Sell the box. Just get a good price for it. Don't feel, just don't ignore it. Don't come back with stupid, counter offers. Try to negotiate with people. That's really what it's about. So a lot of people just get tied up. They get, oh, he's trying to steal my item. No, they're not. They're trying to get a good deal, just like you are. So don't be afraid to do that. It's so important. You know what I mean? So make the videos. Don't be afraid to talk to customers. And the year will be good for you. So if you're just starting out on eBay, go slow. List your products. Take really good photos, like I told you. Make good descriptions, not a ton, and just give them good information. Make them feel comfortable, and don't sell broken things. Don't try to hide things either, because they're going to know. eBay, if you sell something broken, it's going to come back to you, and you're going to lose. It's just the facts. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I've been selling at eBay for 25 years, so over 25 years, and I have a special number that I call in, and they always say to me, oh, thank you for being a customer with us for over 25 years. I'm saying, that sounds weird. He goes, yeah, that's really a long time. And most of these kids are just weren't even born probably when I started eBay, which is crazy. But that's just the way it is. That's just the fact. And that's just how it works. So, don't be afraid to do that and talk to people and, list the items and make 2024. And if you haven't done it yet, guys, if you're listening to this podcast and you're just not sure if eBay's for you, you know what? If you do nothing, nothing will happen. Okay? Do what you love do what you love what you do, or don't do it at all. You live by that model and you'll always be okay. Okay, do what you love what you do, or don't do it at all, because you're not going to do it. If you don't love it and it doesn't feel like a job, then you won't do it, and you're going to fail. So maybe eBay is not for you, and that's fine. But if you have stuff that you want to get rid of and you're trying to make some extra cash, things are tight, and you have a bunch of stuff in your house, instead of doing a yard sale and selling them for $1 or $2, sell it for $20, $30 on eBay. You'll be surprised how people are looking for your item in your basement, in your parents' basement, in your grandparents' basement. It doesn't matter. If they don't want it anymore, they might just throw it in the trash. How many people throw away things in the trash all the time? You're recycling. You're helping the environment by doing this. So don't be afraid to do that, guys. Get out there, find your products, and don't be afraid to list it. List your Christmas items all year round. Buy them. Don't be afraid. Nothing is really specific. Mother's Day, Father's Day. You know what? People are looking for things all the time. Musical instruments all the time. Okay. I mean, everything is all the time. CB radios all the time. Okay. Old technology all the time. It's happening all the time. So you'd be surprised how much is out there that people are looking for your item. So that's my advice for you today. That's my 2023, pretty much my lecture for the year. This is my last podcast for 2023. I want to wish everybody a happy new year. I hope your holiday season was great. I hope your eBay season was great. I want you to be motivated. I want you to be pumped up for next year, because 2024 is going to be rocking and kicking butt. And I promise you, you follow me, listen to this podcast, and follow me on Talking eBay on YouTube. And we're going to succeed together. We're going to continue this journey and just do some more podcasts. I got actually invited to Podfest, podcasting in Orlando. I might go to that. This whole podcasting thing is exciting to me. And so I love it. I love the podcast. And hopefully I'm bringing you some value. If I am, let me know. Send me an email. It's talkingebay23@gmail.com. Again, that's talkingebay23@gmail.com. And I would appreciate that. Send me some feedback. Let me know if you're enjoying my podcast. If you are, follow it along, whatever platform you're listening to it on. Give me some feedback. Give me some stars. I don't know how the podcast thing works. I'm kind of new at it still. This is my 16th episode, so I'm kind of learning. The first 5 and 6 were like, I don't know. And now I'm kind of deep. I'm getting more into it, and I hope you're enjoying it. I'd like some feedback. I really, really would appreciate that. And I hope everyone has a happy and healthy 2024. I hope everybody had a great day. Thanks for listening to the podcast. As always, I'll see you at the next Talking eBay. And don't forget to check out my podcast on Talking eBay. There's more stuff on there as well. Have a great day, and I'll see you next year.